Yeah.
And they're doing it based all off on pitching.
Mm-hmm.
Felix Hernandez is a monster, probably top 3 best
You
in the
got to
league.
think about that new guy, Pineda, or however you pronounce his name.
Pineda?
Pineda,
Something
Michael
like that,
Pineda.
but he's
I don't know.
really good.
But he's good.
He's really good. But I'm looking at rankings right now. The 30th, they're last in the batting average.
They're last in pretty much everything.
Every
besides
category
runs.
except for runs, and they're second to last.
Exactly.
And their pitching, I think their pitching, pitching is 5th overall in ERA.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the same thing that happened to the Mets last year. The Mets were seventh in ERA last year.
Yep.
All team ERA. They won 79 games based off pitching.
Mm-hmm.
They had no bats, nothing whatsoever. Jason Bay was terrible, as we all know. Carlos Beltran was hurt for the first half of the season.
Yep.
Jose Reyes wasn't Jose Reyes last year, and David Wright just disappeared in the clutch.
Mm-hmm.
And I say like this: if you can win, the Mets won 79 games last year. If they can win a couple of the more of those one-run games, I mean, you got to think of it. Last year at this time, they were 10 games over 500 and second place in the wild card.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that they're 39 and 39 now, everyone counted them out. Everything, everyone, he's going out. Injuries, everything like that. If the Mets can get David Wright back healthy and back to the same person he was,
mm-hmm.
and not this swinging at for home runs in every pitch like this,
yeah,
they can get him back. And they can get that offense going, which it actually has gone going the last 2 days. They scored 14 runs on Saturday, and they scored 7 runs on Sunday.
Yeah.
Against Texas's pitching.
But that's like any team, though. If any team scores more than double-digit runs, it's just my opinion that like when they score more than like 10 or 11 runs, the next game they're only going to score 3 or 2 because their bats are tired.
Yep.
Okay? It's the same exact thing that happens with the Yankees. They'll score 15 to 16 runs in a game. And then they'll score like maybe either like 4 or 3 in the next game, and then they'll blame the pitcher for blowing the game because he only he gave up 5 runs.
That's why I said, like, when coming into the season, looking at my rotation, yes, we don't have Johan Santana. We didn't have Johan for the last month last year. We don't have Johan Santana. Mike Pelfrey has been a disaster this year, and I'll say it like this. He's been a disaster this year. He's got like an ERA over 4.5. So, to say, coming into this year, and I said like this, Jonathan Neese and R.A. Dickey and, even Dylan G, if you want to put Dylan G in there, they're good pitchers.
Yeah.
Dylan G's not a superstar.
Yep.
Is he an all-star? I would give him an all-star vote. 8-1. He's got a 3.5 ERA. He's got better ERA than most pitchers that would make in the All-Star game right now.
It's just got to do about name.
Oh, it's definitely an about name.
Because you have to think, Tim Lincecum, with the way that he's pitching this year, even though he might be pitching bad, he'll still get into the All-Star.
In the thing because
of his name.
Yep.
Okay. It's just how it is.
But let's talk about the surprise in the NL Central.
The Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay. All right. Even though they had they were 5-5 in the last 10 games, but everybody was like, okay, this is going to be an easy sweep for Boston. Not so fast. 2 out of 3 from Pittsburgh. Okay.
I said that if they take one game from Boston, it was a success. I said if they took 2.
They took 2. Okay.
Now they're 3 games. What? 3 games behind?
They're 4 games out of the division. Okay. They're 1 game behind St. Louis. We need to pick up on them because Albert Pujols, King Albert's out.
It's only a matter of time before they start going down.
But then it's all a matter of time before Pittsburgh collapses, like how they usually do.
Yeah.
But Pittsburgh's known for being a better road team than they are of a home team. Okay.
Yes.
Pittsburgh's 20-18 on the road, and they're 19-21, I think, or 20 at home. But they were never really a good team like at home for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, some teams do good at home, some teams don't. But the batting needs to pick up because they're 25th overall. Okay, they're 24th in their batting average, which is god awful at a 240. All right, their on base is a .311, which is 23rd overall, and their slugging percentage is a 352. Okay. But the pitching is really what's keeping it up because their ERA, they're 9th in the league overall for ERA. They're 16th for quality starts. They're 19th. They're ranked 19th and I can't remember it, but then what?
like walks, hits per inning or something
Yeah.
like that. Never can understand.
But they're a really good pitching team. I mean, they have their 5 starters are good,
Mhm.
except for Jeff Karstens, because I really don't like Jeff Karstens. I just don't. Whenever I see Jeff Karstens, it just I always think that it might be a loss, but he's actually coming through. And it's just we need to pick up on our relief.
Mhm.
Okay, we need
And-
to pick up on our relief. But also right now, I'm looking at it right now, and Jeff Karstens has the lowest ERA on the team, which is the 2.66.
It's always that one person that you hate that does good.
Yep. Kevin Correa's got 9 wins.
Mm-hmm.
James McDonald has got the most strikeouts, your boy. He didn't give you an autograph at the game.
You know what? I don't.
Joel Hanrahan's got 22 saves. All right. But when you have, like, the one person that just takes everything from batting, as Andrew McCutchen,
Mm-hmm.
who's taking everything from batting. He's most home runs, most on base percentage. He's got the most runs. I mean, come on, guys. You need to step it up. I mean, one person can't do it all. All right? Look at the
You're right.
one person
And that's why
cannot do it all.
I felt horrible for David Wright back in 2009 when the whole team was completely injured.
Yeah.
So and he got beamed in the head, and he really wasn't had that type of great season anyway.
And also, I think that's why he's a little bit shaky now with batting, because he got beamed in the head.
Yeah, you could definitely see it because back in 06, in 07 and 08, because he batted .330 in those years. Back in 06, 07, and 08, he was more closer to the plate. As you can see now, he's backed off a bit.
He's nervous.
And he is nervous.
He just doesn't want to get hit in the head again.
And yeah, and watching the game and listening to like Ralph Kiner, because Gary and Keith always have him on because Ralph is the man. He says that he should be more in the plate, and so should Jason Bay, so should Beltran.
Yeah.
And Beltran is honestly, in my opinion, much better hitter right-handed than he is left-handed. You could tell he's got more power than it looks like on the right hand. Even though he hits more home runs lefty,
Yeah.
he hits home runs that he's righty too. He hits more home runs lefty because he has to.
Mhm.
He's got right-handed pitchers all the time. But this year, he's got more than 3/4 of his home runs being from the right side.
Yeah.
But all in all those players need to get closer to the plate.
Yeah.
So.
But we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back and talk to you a little bit more about some other stuff.